In today's video, we are going to be learning about addition, and we are going to be learning about what is addition and what are the techniques that we use when adding two numbers. We are going to be learning about what is column method addition. We are also going to be learning a little bit about regrouping and why do we regroup um, numbers, and we are also going to get an in-depth place value understanding through this video. So let's start with the word addition. So addition actually means we are adding two numbers together. So if we have two circles, and if we are going to add three circles along with this, if we have a couple of circles, and if we are going to add them all into a specific bag, then this bag will have 5 circles in it. All right, so that is what simply addition actually means. We are putting together a certain number of things or items. All right, so that is what actually addition means. But what if we have large numbers like 2550 plus 1752? What if we have large numbers like this? And in situations like these, we need to realize that our drawing circles or using things is not going to work out, because these are extremely large numbers. So we need to use the column method of addition when we are working out these numbers. So column method actually means, now in the word itself, we realize that we've got columns in the method. All right. So column method addition actually means we've got the place value columns. So we have the ones column, we have the tens column, we have the hundreds column, and then we have the thousands column as well. So we have the place value columns, and you need to add using these place value columns as well. So first I'm going to write down the first number that we have, that is 2550, and I'm going to write down the second number below it, that is 1752. This is how we align a column method addition. So you need to remember, we need to make sure that the numbers of both the numbers are below each other. We need to make sure the numbers of both the numbers are below each other, and we need to also make sure that the hundreds and the thousands columns are below each other as well. All right. So when you're going to add numbers like this, the main thing that you need to remember about this place value columns is that 10 ones make up 110. Okay, so if you have 10 ones in here, if you have 10 ones, you can make 110. If you have 10 10, if you have 10 10, you can make 100. You can make 100. 100. And if you have 10 hundreds, you can make up 1000. Okay, so this is the in-depth understanding into the place value columns. All right, so every time you move towards the left, the place value columns becomes 10 times bigger. All right, that is why 10 ones make 110, 10 tens make 100, and 10 hundreds make 1000. All right, so this is the very extract of what we will be applying here. So let's go ahead and work out the column method addition here. So we are going to add 0 ones with 2 ones. So we're going to add 0 ones with 2 ones. We would have 2 ones as an answer. So the ones column of this number would be 2. And now next we have 5 tens. So now we are going to add 5 tens and 5 tens together. So when you add 5 tens and 5 tens, we realize that we have 10 tens in total. So 10 tens, we can't write 2-digit in one place value column. So what we're going to do is we're going to regroup this 10 into 100. All right, so I'm going to put 0 10 here. Then I'm going to regroup that 10 into 100. So now we have to add 500, 700, and 100 together. So we have 500, 700, and 100 together. So 5 plus 7 is 12. 12 plus 1 is 1200. So now I realize we have 1200s. Now this 1200s, we're going to split it up into two parts. We're going to split it up into 10 hundreds and 200s. So now we know, because we can't put 1200s, a two-digit number, in one place value column, isn't it? So we are going to split this up into 10 hundreds and 200s. So we know 10 hundreds is equal to 1000. So I'm going to put that 10 hundreds in the thousands column as 1000, and we're going to put this 200s in the hundreds column. Right, now let's look at the thousands column. In the thousands column, we see that we have 2000s, we have 1000, and another 1000 together. Right, so when you add all of these, we realize that we have when you add all of this, we realize that we have, I think we made a mistake here. 15 add 7 is 12. 12 add 1 is 1300s. All right, we have 1300s. So in this 1300s, we're going to split it up into two parts. 10 hundreds is regrouped into 1000, and that 3 that is remaining will be put in the hundreds column. All right, so in here we're going to add the thousands column together. That is 2000, add 1000, add 1000. So when you add them all together, we would have 4000 as the answer. So the final answer of this question would be 4302. So let's take a look at another question in here. So over here, what we are going to do is we're going to add 5681 plus 2759. And in here, we need to add 9 ones and 1 1 together. Right? 9 ones and 1 1 together. So we realize we have 10 ones. So 10 ones is equal to 110. So that 110, we're going to regroup it into the tens column and put a 0 in the ones column. Now we have, in the tens column, we have 8 tens, 5 tens, and 1 10. Okay, so we have 8 tens, 5 tens, and 1 tens. So 8 tens and 5 tens, we have 13. 13 add 1, we would have 14 tens. All right, so we have 14 tens. Now this, we're going to split it up into two more parts, because 14 is a two-digit number and we can't put a two-digit number in one place value. So this, we're going to split it up into 10 tens and 4 tens. So now I know 10 tens is equal to 100. So I'm going to put it in the hundreds column, and 4 tens, the remaining 4 tens, I'm going to put it in the tens column itself. Right, and then in the next hundreds column, we've got 600s plus 700s plus 100. So when you add all of these hundreds together, we realize we've got 1400s. 1400s. So again, we can't put a two-digit number in one place value. So we're going to split this up into 10 hundreds and 400s. So 10 hundreds is equal to 1000. This remaining 400s will be put in the hundreds column. So now we have 5,000 at 1,000 is 6,000. 6,000 at 2,000 will be 8,000. So the final answer of this question would be 8,440. And that is how we work out with addition and regrouping or using the column method.